Now what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through these people, kind of a little intervention to reinforce what we have been doing. How many grams are in 1.20 times 10 to the 25th molecules of carbon dioxide? Let me sneak back to my flux capacitor. Where are we at? Where are we starting at with this problem? Down here at representative particles, correct? Where do we want to go to? To mass. Is there a line straight to mass from representative particles? Absolutely not. So this is a two-part question. We have to first convert to moles, then we can go to the mass. Once again, representative particles convert to moles, then moles to mass. So, what I'm going to do is, I say, okay, how many grams are there in that many molecules? So I'm going to write down 1.20 times 10 to the 25th molecules of CO2. I'm going to draw my conversion box because I'm going to convert that into moles. Well, I know that 1 mole of carbon dioxide has Avogadro's number of molecules. So I get my molecules to cancel. And I get my answer to be in moles of carbon dioxide. When I do that math, I get an answer of 19.92693,457. I'm just going to leave that at that number, okay? But I'm going to leave the total number into my calculator. Now I've got that into moles of CO2. Well, I'm not done because I need to go to mass. So I need to find the molar mass of carbon dioxide. 15.9994. There are two of them. That's oxygen. Plus, I added on to that the mass of carbon, which is 12.0107. So my molar mass now is, I have 1 mole. CO2 has a mass of 44.0095 grams of CO2. I get a cancellation there. So my final answer is in grams CO2, and I need 3 significant figures. So I'm going to go back to that 19.9269 number, and I'm going to multiply that by 44.0095, end with 1, 2, 3, 6 figs. I'm going to get 877 grams of carbon dioxide. Questions? I saw that there were some people that were very off on that. Now's the time to ask yourself questions if you have them. Because you can bet you'll see questions like this on tomorrow's quiz. Okay? Now, the second part of this was a percent comp question. A compound consisting of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen weighs 40.85 grams. Analysis showed that the compound contains 10.9 grams of carbon, 9.0 grams of hydrogen. What is the percent composition of the compound? It doesn't give you how much oxygen's there, does it? Can you get that, though? Yeah, you just have to subtract the other ones. Okay? So, I have carbon. To find the percent composition of carbon, I'm going to take 10.90 grams divided by the total, 40.85 grams. Multiply that by 100. So my amount of carbon is going to be 26.68%. Next is hydrogen, 0.9 grams over 40.85 times 100, and that's going to give me 2.20%. Now for oxygen, I have to find out how much oxygen is there. So I'm going to take my total value and subtract how much carbon I have, and then subtract from that value how much hydrogen I have, and that's going to give me a value of 29.505. 29.05. Sound right? So I'm going to give myself some more room, maybe. I'm going to take the oxygen is 29.05 divided by the total, which is 40.85. Multiply that value by 100. And I get 71.11%. As I go through, I am going to take my percentages and add them up to check my work, and it should equal 100. I get 99.99. Very, very close to 100. So I can say, yeah, that is correct. Okay, that reason that wasn't 100 exactly was because that I rounded. Okay, so that little bit off is rounding. Carly? Okay, how did I get my oxygen? 29.05. Okay, I know how much is carbon, 10.90, and I know how much is hydrogen, right? So if I add those together, 10.90 plus 0.90, I get 11.8. So I'm going to subtract 40.85 minus the 11.80, and that's going to give me 29.05. Okay, Shelby? I just took all of these to 2 decimal places past, okay? I didn't follow sig figs. Once again, like on WebAssign, they'll say, take this 2 places past the decimal, okay? If you round to the 10th place, do I get 100%? Okay. Okay. Like I said, it's not going to be exactly, but but it should be very, very close. Okay? Should be very, very close to 100. Okay? If I would get a value of like 90, I'd say, whoa, let me go back. Something must be amiss. Any other questions for me on percent comp?